Mark Sanford, who you remember went down to Argentina, even though he claimed he was hiking the Appalachians to visit his mistress, he is now running for the South Carolina House of Representatives. In other words, U.S. House representing South Carolina against Stephen Colbert's sister, Elizabeth Colbert Busch. Or I guess she's going by Colbert. I'm not sure how she's pronouncing it, Natan.
I think she's saying Colbert Busch.
Yeah,
she's not doing that fake French thing that Stephen does.
In any case, she actually kind of alluded to when talking about proper kind of like fiscal responsibility, financial responsibility as an elected official. She alluded to when former Governor Mark Sanford was down in Argentina and misusing government funds and visiting his mistress. And Mark Sanford does a really bad job of just pretending he didn't hear it and he has no idea what anybody's talking about. And I'm going to warn you, it gets pretty damn awkward because nobody's buying this line that he just didn't hear it. It is pretty compelling video. Take a look at this.
We talk about fiscal spending and we talk about protecting the taxpayers. It doesn't mean you take that money we saved and leave the country for a personal purpose.
Here we go. I love this.
She went there, Governor Sanford.
I couldn't hear what she said. Repeat it. I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
Answer the question.
What was the question? Okay, but anyway, on the sequester, I mean, I'll go back to the sequester. Here's the problem.
Let's talk about the sequester. So anyway,
hold on. There really wasn't a question. It was just a statement. She was saying, hey, isn't it ridiculous that you're preaching fiscal conservatism and you spent taxpayer money to go overseas for a ridiculous trip?
That's not
really a question.
It kind of is.
A comment.
It's kind of like defend what you did. If you believe, is that when you talk about being fiscally responsible, is that an example of it, or do you now agree that that's not an example of it?
Implicitly, there's a question.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that he claims he didn't hear it is hilarious, Lewis.
Maybe he didn't.
Everybody knows what she was asking.
Yeah, he heard it.
Sanford trails Colbert Busch by as much as 9 points in recent polls, although some say she didn't do that well in this particular debate, and we'll have to see what the effect is on the polls.
I bet if she keeps dropping that bomb, she'll just maintain a steady lead.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear that.
Very good. Yeah.
Could you answer the question?
Answer the question. I love it. Aren't there some other examples of this that we covered recently where the person just basically, when they got into a tough spot, acted like
Schwarzenegger, when he was running for governor of California the first time, he was like via satellite with, I don't know if it was Matt Lauer or one of those shows, and he claimed not to hear what he was being asked. But then later in his book, he admitted that he actually could hear him fine. He just didn't have an answer because he wasn't prepared.
That's right. That's absolutely. I do remember that. Pretty clever stuff. Mark Sanford not fooling anybody, though, I have to say.
Not at all.
Let's take a break. I want to come back and talk about the first. Remember the ag gag, Lewis?
Yeah.
You do. Okay. It's not some weird sexual position. This is actually a serious thing.
Yeah.
We now may have the first prosecution under that. It's pretty serious stuff. We'll come back and talk about that. Stay with us.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.